so nutty. So welcome back to another vlog. It'll probably be a noisy one as well. It's the 8th of December today, I think. Bill's gone in a Christmas jumper and he's playing Jingle Bells on the glockenspiel today. And Daisy wants me to show you this little Christmas house that she made me. It's very good, isn't it? Do you want to put it back in my special, please? So, as you'll have probably just gathered, Daisy is off school today. She had a dicky tummy over the weekend, and school policy is that they have to be home for 48 hours, well, basically not in school until that light is gone. To be honest, she's like absolutely fine in herself. Come here. Can you go and find your glasses and hearing aids for me? Thank you. Yeah, so she's absolutely fine in herself now, and she's probably going a bit stir crazy, to be honest, but I'm secretly enjoying it because well, Stan was in nursery yesterday and it was a work day for me, and Mark's off work at the moment decorating in the living room, so it was a bit hectic yesterday because I had her with me and I really need to get a lot of stuff done. But today it's like old times, and I know that sounds really sad, but when all of this started in March, like the pandemic, I was a mum of 3 and I had 1 kid in school and 2 kids at home with me, and we had a really normal like routine. We had like ballet, and we had playgroup, we had play dates every week with our friends, we did swimming lessons and all of this, and we just had like a routine, and it was so nice. And I think that like that's one thing, I think for everybody, the pandemic or like COVID has kind of taken something from everyone in a way, like, you know, like experiences with a newborn baby, for example, if you've had a baby this year, or, you know, situations like this where she's in school, and I kind of feel like she started school and it was a complete shock. I've been very loud in this house today. One second, hold that thought, because I've got to go and let the dog in. Sorry, I'm back. Yeah, but it's just nice because it's like the good old days. Like, those are the days, it sounds like I'm talking like, I sound like an old lady, don't I? But like, those are the days that like I remember and I relate to. So today, just for like one day, I've got my 2 kids at home again, and it's kind of just something that I remember, and we've got the dynamics, and there's no groups, and I can't really see my friends properly, but we can have a nice day together. We are, as I mentioned, on a mission to get the office and the living room decorated, just paint and stuff. We can't afford, after what we've had done this year, to do anything like, you know, like make it perfect. We just can't, and that's fine. But we can paint the walls. I've like Mark took the curtain down this morning, so I'm going to wash those because they were like a little bit dusty and drab looking, and we're going to spruce everywhere up, just make it nice and like fresh and clean, and then maybe possibly we can talk to our handyman friend to get some shelving put up in the alcoves, because that won't be too much. And he's great, and it just gives us like somewhere to like put knickknacks or like family photographs that I've taken, like, you know, special ones, and make it like a really nice cozy house. Yeah, that's the plan today. I need to go to B&Q and pick up some paint for Mark. Might nip into Home Sense while I'm there, because like he doesn't nip into Home Sense while I'm near to one. And then it's just doing stuff with the kids and taking the dog on a walk and trying not to get a headache because they're really noisy. That's one thing that I haven't missed about having 2 at home all the time, is that they're really loud. But it'll be fun. It'll be fun today. It'll be nice to have her with me today and Stan, and just like enjoy a bit of time together. Although, as it always is with the kids, like once I've got 2 of them home, now I want Bill home as well. But he's excited today to do his little performance. Although he told me before, I was like, are you just doing the glockenspiel then, or are you singing as well? And he was like, no, we can't sing in school at the moment because of COVID. And that broke my heart a little bit, because it's like, it's a sing-songy time of year, isn't it? Like singing Christmas songs and stuff. So it's crazy, that, isn't it? Anyway, but I'm gonna go. I do clearly need to get ready because I look like a toe. So I'll see you in a little bit.
Jingle bells ringing in my ear. Jingle bell, a sound that's oh so
Okay, so we're out now. I mean, what did I even just say then? We are out now. But it was one of those, you know when you're trying to leave the house and you just can't leave the house because...
Mama?
Yes? Anyway, where was I? We are at B&Q now and we're going to go and return some paint because we've got too much of it, and also get a different type of one for the feature wall and also the radiator and pipes. And then we're going to go to Home Sense and possibly, if we've got time, Aldi on the way home because we need some loo roll, which is very glamorous. Should we go to B&Q then?
Yeah.
Are you going to be really, 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 really good for me?
Yeah.
Oh, Bunny's going to be good too. Yeah, so yeah, that is the plan for today. It's nice to get out, isn't it? Nice to do something, and nice to have my Daisy with me. So it's maths on. What is that noise? My phone. My phone is playing Show Yourself. Frozen for some reason. It's a good song that. Right, shall we go and get our paint? Yeah?
Hi, Ma.
Hi. I love you. Can I have a kiss?
Yeah.
Oh wait. Mwah. Mwah. Right, let's go. Let's go, babies. Let's go.
Come on.
To wish us all a Merry Christmas Day. Merry Christmas Day.
So that wasn't quite as fun as what I was hoping it was going to be honest, because it's raining, hence the state of my hair. And yeah, B&Q and Home Sense wasn't actually ideal with kids, but I don't know why I was expecting it to be any different, but they have fun. We got the paint that we wanted. We like to pick our colours and get them mixed by Valspar generally, so I got a bright yellow for the radiator and pipe work in our office, which is a bit jazzy, isn't it? And then I have got skimming stone foreign ball, but mixed in Valspar because it's cheaper, for the feature wall in the living room. And do you want to see what I got from Home Sense quickly while my kids are happy? The kids, I also had to buy some Skittles and a Whisper chocolate bar from a vending machine in B&Q to keep them happy. But from Home Sense, excuse my thumb, the cuticle is caught and is bleeding, which is lovely. This is beautiful singing. I got some cookie straws. These are $1.49, and I thought they'd be nice for like hot chocolates because we seem to be doing a lot of those at the moment because, you know, everyone's a Christmas cliche at this time of year. I got the dog a catch and flash snowball, and if you'll be able to see, can you see that? Look. I thought he would find that quite fun, and that was $2.99. Then I also picked up a pack of festive tea towels for $6.99, just because the ones that I've got, I've had them probably for about 5 years. I really should sort my hair out because I can see it. But they're getting, like, you know when the threading all comes undone and they're looking a bit ratty, and I wash my tea towel, I only use it like for a day and then I wash it, just like always been like that. So I got a pack of new ones that would last us quite well. So this one says Comfort and Joy. This one's like check plaid, depending on where you're from, a candy stripe one, and then another check plaid one. So I thought they were quite sweet. I wasn't expecting to find them. I was really actually quite interested in looking at the mugs. Even though I don't need any more mugs, I do quite like a mug from Home Sense, but it was really badly stocked. Not badly, it was just quite scant, but then they've only just opened up again, so you can't really blame them. Just trying to find the last 2 things that I bought. I can't find the lid. I bought 2 of these because I smelt a few and I thought they were really pretty, and they were $2.99 each. They're holly wreath. I was going to say one's holly wreath and the other one's holly wreath, but they smell like pretty and like frosted piney. Do you want to smell that one? Is it nice? So yeah, $2.99 each, but if, I always say this every time I go to Home Sense, but if you ever go to Home Sense and you want to pick up a really decent brand of candle from there, because they do stock a lot, look for DW Home, because they are usually the best, like in terms of scent throw and things like that. So picked 2 up because there weren't loads and I thought I really enjoy that smell. I'm going to take it home. And now we're going to nip to Aldi to get a few bits and bobs, because I might as well kill 2 birds with one, well 3 birds with 1 stone while we're already out, because we need some loo roll and some fruit before our delivery comes on Friday, because it's only Tuesday. and yeah, then I'm gonna go home, make the kids lunch, have a wee because I really need a wee, and put some laundry away and play for a bit before we go and get Bill later. So yeah, that was the extent of my trip. Feeling quite frazzled, to be honest. Just want to go and sit and put my feet up with a brew, but I have 3 children and that, fun fact, really doesn't ever happen. But yeah, I'm gonna go, so I'll see you in a bit. Make sure you knock.
Christmas tree, wishing all a Merry Christmas. Dancing around the Christmas tree, wishing all a Merry Christmas. Dancing around the Christmas tree, wishing all a Merry Christmas Day.
Hello, I'm frazzled, can you tell? I'm really frazzled. Excuse Princess and the Frog in the background. I really like that one, to be fair. They're watching that while trying to have a wonderful lunch of toast squares, beans with sausages and cheese, which is what Mark and I had as well, because it's quick and easy. But we wolfed that down. We were starving, but the kids, like, you know when you give them something, you know that they really like it, but for some reason they're in one of those moods so they don't eat it. It's kind of one of those, so they like keep getting up and dancing to Princess and the Frog, or like being daft as houses, but daft as houses, daft as brushes. Yeah, we put everything away from the shops, but I thought I would show you a few things. I wanted to keep them out before I put them away, because I thought they were quite cool. They were from Aldi. Right, are you nearly finished? Daisy Taylor? Sorry, I just had to referee. Yeah, these are from Aldi, and there's only 4 little things, but I thought I would show you because I was impressed. First thing are mini chorizo pigs in blankets. I mean, how amazing is that? So it's cooked before eating, so you obviously, bless you, put them in the oven for 12 minutes, and I think you can freeze them, which is probably what I'm going to do, you know, like for near Christmas. I got mini chocolate indulgent cupcakes because I thought these were good. I have had these before, like, admittedly, and I get them for the kids because they are like, stop! Sorry, I set an alarm. They are the perfect size, and I thought, like, for little, like, packed lunches as a special treat in the run up to Christmas, these were quite nice. Honestly, by the time I come to edit this, I will have cut out me chatting to the kids or being like interrupted or like having to referee about 80,000 times. Where was I? These are the other thing I picked up. They are delicate and fragrant 10 tie roses. There's red tie and yellow tie, and they're basically filo pastry roses stuffed with curried cooked vegetables, and you put them in the oven and they are freezable. So in fact it tells me now, by now I'm freeze, so that's what I've done. So they're going to go in the freezer. Then the final thing, I picked up something similar, though not as good. In fact, I'll get it out one sec. So for anyone that might have missed my last vlog, when I went to Sainsbury's, I picked up this gingerbread dough block, and you basically just get a block of dough to use whenever you want. It lasts until the end of December. Fantastic, but that was really good. Then I went to Aldi and saw that they have a gingerbread dough kit, but not only do you get the dough, you get a cutter and some icing, can you see, and a little like sparkly snowflake thing, and that was $1.99. I think this might have been similar if not cheaper, probably cheaper, but I've got both because this one doesn't go off until the 8th of January, and it's just nice to have stuff like this in. And also, you know when you try and make a gingerbread house and it usually breaks and goes wrong, I thought we could gingerbread house this and gingerbread man this. Anyway, it's a bit excessive, I know, but I'm looking for anything at the moment to like make things feel more festive. Like, for the most part, I'm excited about Christmas. I think it'll be a really lovely day, just us 5. Once Bill's back from his dad's, Bill's going to his dad's for Christmas Eve, and then comes back Christmas Day, like, at midday. And then he's with us for the afternoon, and then like probably most of Christmas and New Year's Eve, because he tends to be with us mostly anyway. So that's how that's working. It'll be exciting, looking forward to him coming home. We'll have like the morning us 4, and then he'll come and it'll be like, yay, Bill's back. And obviously we've got the dog who is sat in between my legs right now. And why? He always brings his toys and like chews them in between my legs. It's bizarre. And yeah, I know that's going to be nice, and I know that there'll still be loads of joy to be had, and the kids will have new toys, so I don't need to worry about entertaining them quite so much. And the house should hopefully be like painted and finished, and the main thing is that my family is safe and well. However, I'm gutted. Like, I know that there are more important things, but it still matters, doesn't it? Like, the little things still matter. It still like hurts, or it's hard, or whatever. And I'm really missing my family, but I want to keep them safe first and foremost, and that's my preference. But also, I want to respect their wishes and their preferences and what they want to do. We kind of took a step back because you can only partner in like households of 3. So we took a step back, being that we're the biggest household, to allow like my mum and my dad and my brother and his partner, fiance, Mickey, and then my grandparents, if they felt like they wanted to all be together, because then there'd be 6 of them, there'd still be 5 of us. And obviously, like, I don't know the full facts, I just only know what I'm told. Try and absorb everything like in a sensible way, but they do say that kids carry it more, and then I think, do I even want to take my kids around there when, like, I don't know the score? Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's hard. And then, like, normally we'd then do Boxing Day with Mark's family, but again, that's completely different. I think we might be going to drive up there. It takes us a little over an hour, and take the dog, and then go for like a Boxing Day walk at least. It's making me feel really emotional. I promise I wouldn't do that on here, because I don't want to make you feel sad either. But yeah, it's just not, I'm not really into presents and stuff. I'm into family and friends, and I just don't have them right now. You're right. Anyway, I need to get this grumpy 2-year-old, that dog squeaker, into bed for a nap. I need to put these last bits away. I've got some work to do, so I'm hoping that Daisy won't mind while I do that, because I really do need to check some bits. And then before I know it, it'll probably be time to put washing away, and then I'll check the clock and I'll have to go and get a bill instead. But such is life. So I will see you soon. It was Christmas Eve at the North Pole. Santa's biggest, strongest reindeer were getting ready to pull the sleigh. There's Santa. Ho ho! Let's get to work, said Santa. Santa's smallest reindeer was called Rory. He wasn't big enough to help pull the sleigh, but when Santa wasn't looking, Rory climbed inside to see the presents.
Oh, wow, really pretty.
You like my jumper? You think it's pretty?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Spirit of the season to give them love some more. It's the spirit of the season to lend a helping hand. It's the spirit of Christmas season.
Enjoying some tablet time and what have you. We've got Christmas music on, and I'm just cuddling, and I was just lying here thinking, oh, it's really nice, like having after school cuddles. Everyone's just chilled out, and I've just had a coffee, which was nice. And then just as I was thinking about how lovely it is, the dog farted, and now it's not as lovely at all because it smells like chum bum. What? Blech.
Christmas season, let's spread it across the land. Oh, let's spread it across the land. It's the spirit
start filming and Stan's singing "You'll Be Back Like Before." You have to be a Hamilton fan to understand what the hell I'm talking about. We've not had the smoothest of evenings, to be honest, because I was prepping the kids' tea earlier. Mark and I decided to feed him separately purely so he could crack on, because he's got one more day. Oh my god. Yeah, my kid says, oh my god, you can judge me freely. Yeah, I know. Yeah, the sofa's just got a cover on. Stan's horrified. Yeah, so anyway, my hand's gone. So we're feeding them separately. I opened one of our drawers to get some plates out, and Daisy, who had literally just said, please don't mess around near here because I'm cooking, is like messing around on the floor with the dog. It's not the dog's fault. And she's spinning around on her knees and then whacks into one of the drawers and cuts her head here. And you know when you have a panic, like, oh my gosh, is it going to be an A&E stitches type situation? Thankfully it wasn't, she's fine. I'm not even going to bother showing you because A, it's like, I don't want to stick a camera in her head and be like, oh, here's the cut, but she's fine. But it was just one of those moments where you get a bit like, oh, and you know when you feel a bit emotional because you're like, oh, is my baby here? And then you feel a bit stressed. And then I had like some stuff come in for a brand brief that I was trying to deal with at the same time, and I had to order something tonight, otherwise it won't come in time for when I need to film this brand thing for when the deadline is. And you know when you just get slightly overwhelmed, and I burnt the chicken drumsticks as a result, but they still ate them. And I've just prepped our tea now. Mark's taking the dog out for a walk. I'm slightly jealous because I want to walk in the dark in some fresh air, but I was finishing off tea when he offered to go, and I thought it would be a good idea. So we're having creamy chorizo pasta later when the kids are in bed, but I've still got to like bath or shower 2 of them. Bill's in the shower now and it's pretty close to bedtime. I did toy with just like, oh, just cut it short, won't vlog this bit, but such is life. I'm in here anyway. I'll turn you around and show you what it looks like, and by what I look like, it looks like it's exactly the same. So this is the room. You're not going to get a very good look because the camera never zooms out enough to show you, but this wall is going to be a feature wall, so it's going to be a mix of Farrenball skimming stone, which is like a really, really pale, sort of like very light, warm putty colour. And there's Stan with Mr. Reindeer. Don't press that yet because he's so loud. So that's happening tomorrow, but all of the other walls have had a coat of Dulux, you little tease. I've had a coat of Dulux white cotton, which is my favourite white personally. It's where we've got like most of the extension. It's just... I will finish this. And then we just have like the radiators and wood work to do, which we'll probably just touch up with white wood and metal paint. And then obviously that will be done. I am going to stencil the hearth here in different colours, so that won't be quite so like, it's kind of a bit old fashioned now I guess. Like this was from eBay, it didn't cost me very much. So I'm gonna stencil all that, and I'll probably keep this for now because I'd love a wood burner and all that fancy stuff, but we've just not got the budget for it right now, and that's all right because we'll get there. We've just had loads of work done at the end of the day, so this isn't important. Sofa's staying as is for now because it's still in good nick, even if it's a bit shabby. And yeah, it looks a bit like a crime scene to be honest, but we move. And that is the state of the room. So he's done a really good job. He's worked his arse off considering he's done like primer on this wall because obviously it was like plaster and it absorbs paint, so he did primer on there, and he's done like 2 coats on every wall, and then obviously finished the office, which is why, hey Bill, everything's a mess elsewhere. But most of this will then come back into the living room at some point. Well, I mean it's going to have to by Thursday because he's back in work on Thursday, and by in work I mean in here. So it's going to be a busy day tomorrow, but we'll get it done.